Interview 1.
Welcome to Business Trends. Today, we're discussing the future of remote work with Ms. Laura, a workplace consultant who specializes in remote work strategies. Ms. Laura, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Remote work has gained a lot of momentum in recent years, especially after the global pandemic. Why do you think remote work is here to stay?
Remote work offers a lot of advantages for both employees and employers. For employees, it provides greater flexibility in terms of where and when they work, which can lead to improved work-life balance and reduced stress. For employers, it can help reduce overhead costs since there is less need for office space, and it allows them to hire talent from a broader geographical range. Additionally, studies have shown that employees who work remotely are often more productive because they can work in environments that suit their individual needs.
That sounds promising, but are there any downsides to remote work?
Yes, remote work does come with its challenges. One of the main issues is maintaining a strong company culture when employees aren't physically together. Without regular in-person interactions, it can be harder for teams to build strong relationships and for managers to ensure that everyone is aligned with the company's goals. Another challenge is that some employees may feel isolated or disconnected from their coworkers, which can affect their mental health. There are also technical challenges, such as ensuring that employees have reliable internet connections and access to the tools they need to do their jobs effectively.
How can companies address these challenges?
There are several ways companies can help their remote teams succeed. First, it's important to maintain regular communication, both through virtual meetings and messaging platforms. Creating opportunities for team members to connect on a personal level, such as through virtual social events, can also help build a sense of community. Companies should also invest in the right technology to support remote work, such as secure cloud-based platforms for collaboration. Finally, offering support for employees' mental health, such as providing access to counseling or wellness programs, can help mitigate the feelings of isolation that some remote workers experience.
What do you think the future holds for remote work?
I believe remote work will continue to grow in popularity even after the pandemic. We'll likely see more companies adopt hybrid models where employees can choose to work remotely or come into the office as needed. I also think we'll see advancements in technology that will make remote work even more seamless, allowing teams to collaborate more effectively from anywhere in the world. Ultimately, I think remote work is the future, but companies will need to find ways to balance flexibility with maintaining a strong company culture. Interview 2.
Welcome to Digital Society. Today, we're talking about the impact of social media on young people with Dr. Sarah, a psychologist who studies the effects of digital media on mental health. Dr. Sarah, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Social media has become a major part of young people's lives. How is it affecting their mental health?
Social media has both positive and negative effects on young people's mental health. On the positive side, it allows them to stay connected with friends and family, especially during times when they may be physically distant. It also provides a platform for self-expression and creativity. However, there are significant downsides as well. For instance, constant exposure to idealized images and lifestyles on social media can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem. Young people often compare themselves to others, which can cause anxiety and depression. Additionally, the pressure to maintain a certain image online can be overwhelming for some individuals.
What about the issue of cyberbullying? How does that fit into the picture?
Cyberbullying is a major concern when it comes to social media use among young people. Because social media allows users to communicate anonymously, it can sometimes lead to harmful behaviors, such as harassment or bullying. The anonymity of the internet can make it easier for individuals to say hurtful things that they wouldn't say in person. Victims of cyberbullying often feel isolated and helpless, and the effects on their mental health can be severe. It's important for parents, educators, and social media platforms to be aware of these risks and take steps to prevent and address cyberbullying.
How can young people use social media in a healthier way?
It's important for young people to be mindful of how they use social media. Setting limits on screen time and taking regular breaks from social media can help prevent the negative effects of overuse. It's also helpful to follow accounts that promote positive, realistic content rather than those that promote unrealistic standards of beauty or success. Additionally, parents and educators should have open conversations with young people about the potential risks of social media and encourage them to reach out for support if they experience issues like cyberbullying or negative self-image.
What do you think the future holds for social media and its role in young people's lives?
I think social media is here to stay, but I believe we'll see more efforts to make it a safer and healthier space for young people. Social media platforms are already beginning to implement features that allow users to limit their exposure to harmful content, and I expect that trend to continue. I also hope that we'll see more education and resources for young people on how to use social media in a balanced and mindful way. Interview 3.
Welcome to Community Spotlight. Today, we're discussing the benefits of volunteering with Mr. John, a community organizer and volunteer coordinator. Mr. John, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Volunteering has been a big part of many people's lives. What are some of the key benefits of volunteering?
Volunteering offers numerous benefits, both for the community and for the individual volunteer. On a community level, volunteers provide essential support to organizations and causes that may not have the resources to hire staff. Whether it's working at a food bank, mentoring students, or cleaning up local parks, volunteers help keep communities running smoothly. For the individual, volunteering can be incredibly rewarding. It provides a sense of purpose and fulfillment that comes from helping others. Volunteering also offers opportunities to learn new skills, meet new people, and even improve mental and physical health. Studies have shown that people who volunteer regularly tend to be happier and more physically active than those who don't.
That's great to hear. Are there any challenges or barriers that prevent people from volunteering?
Yes, there are a few challenges. One of the main barriers is time. Many people want to volunteer but feel they don't have enough time due to work, family, or other commitments. Another barrier is a lack of awareness. Some people may not know where to find volunteer opportunities or how to get involved. Additionally, some individuals may feel that they don't have the skills or experience needed to volunteer, which can make them hesitant to sign up. It's important to remember that most volunteer opportunities don't require special skills, just a willingness to help.
How can people overcome these barriers and get involved in volunteering?
One way to overcome the time barrier is to look for volunteer opportunities that fit your schedule. Many organizations offer flexible options, such as weekend or evening shifts. In terms of finding opportunities, there are plenty of online platforms where you can search for local or virtual volunteer roles. If someone feels unsure about their skills, I encourage them to start small and see what interests them. Volunteering doesn't have to be a huge commitment, and even small contributions can make a big difference.
What do you think the future holds for volunteering?
I think we'll see more people getting involved in volunteering as awareness grows about the benefits it offers. I also think we'll see more virtual volunteer opportunities, especially as technology continues to advance. Volunteering is such a powerful way to give back to the community, and I'm optimistic that more people will recognize the value it brings to both individuals and society as a whole.